we're looking forward to doing some art with you today. We're going to do a really fun spring project. Kelly, what do you like about spring?
I like that everything's bright and colorful.
I like that too. And I also like the fact that Cinco de Mayo is in spring, and that's a very colorful holiday, and we get to eat tacos. So here's what you need. You need brown paper or newspaper, something that you can get wet so that your surface doesn't get ruined. You need at least 6 coffee filters. You need scissors. You need watercolors, a watercolor paintbrush, a cup of water, any form of string. This is baker's string, but if you have white string, that's fine too, and a glue stick. Let's get started. The first step is painting your coffee filters. So you are going to make sure you have some paper underneath. And as you can see, I've put another coffee filter in between because that'll be the next one. So you need sort of a piece of paper underneath each coffee filter because they're really thin. The water really soaks through them quickly. I'll show you. So I would suggest painting some of the coffee filters just one color. I'm going to show you how to do 2 colors, but I would definitely suggest doing some with just one color. So when you paint with 2 colors, you probably want to use colors that will mix really well. So I know that blue and red mix to purple, so those are good colors to mix together. So I'm going to show you that. So you're just going to take your watercolor, and I'm just painting my coffee filter. Add more water as needed. Now I'm going to switch to red, so make sure you clean your brush. You might even need to wipe it off on a piece of paper towel before you go to a different color. And now when I do the red, I can blend it over the blue, and that should make a purple there in the middle. So if you do something like, I don't know, purple and yellow, you're going to end up kind of with like a mucky brown. So you want to pick colors that will go together and look nice. And then like I said, some of them you might want to just paint one color. So after you paint all of the coffee filters, you've picked 6 coffee filters, or you can do more. It's up to you. Then you're going to set them to dry. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll show you. The reason you need the paper underneath is because look at how wet it is underneath there. So you definitely want to put paper underneath. Then you can just set it aside, and now you have another one. Another way to paint it is just to put different colors everywhere. So I might do like a little blue dot up here. I'm going to do another blue dot since I have blue on my paintbrush. And then I might clean off my paintbrush, and I might do, maybe I'll do purple, maybe I'll do the purple around the blue. So you can make a design on your coffee filter as well, and we can see how that turns out. So any way you want, you could, maybe I'll mix in a red dot here. I'm gonna add some more red. Maybe I'll put a little red over here. Maybe I could add a little orange. Maybe I'll put that around my red. But like I said, you could do anything that you wanted. Maybe I'll add a little green. And it's okay to leave a little bit of white on there, especially at the edges, because we're going to end up cutting them off. So go ahead and make your designs as you'd like to. Pause the video. Step 2 is cutting your coffee filters after they've dried. We're going to learn how to cut them 2 different ways. One way, you'll see these little chevron signs, and the other way, you're going to see these little diamonds. So I'm going to show you how to cut it both ways. I want you to notice here that the space at the top is much wider than the space at the bottom. And this is because you need to have room to fold it over the string at the top. Remember I said that at the beginning. You need that extra space so that you can fold it over at the top. Okay, so get your coffee filters and I'm going to show you how to fold and cut them. The first thing we need to do is we need to take the circle shape of the coffee filter and turn it into a square. So in order to do that, you're going to fold your coffee filter in half, like a taco, and then you're gonna fold it in half the other direction. So now you have like a quarter circle or a piece of pizza. And now you're gonna cut it so that you make a square. So I'm eyeballing it, but if you need a pencil, go ahead and you can draw the lines. So I'm gonna basically cut it off in the shape of an L. So I'm cutting the circle part off, not the line part. So I'm gonna cut one line up and then I'm making an L. I'm gonna turn it and cut the other part off with straight lines. So you have a little square. You can get rid of your scraps or use them for another project. Now you're gonna open your square up. See, it's a nice square. And now you're gonna fold it back how it was, and then you have to fold it again. So a second time. Now there's two parts. There's the chatty part, and then there's the fold part, and you're gonna cut on the fold part side. So the first one I'm gonna show you is how to make the little diamonds. Remember, they look like this. These cute little diamonds, and this way is a little bit easier than the chevron way. So what you're gonna do, remember you need to leave space at the top, so I'm gonna leave like 2 fingers worth of space there at the top. I'm gonna put my thumb there so I don't start any sooner. And I'm gonna basically cut little triangles in. So I'm making a triangle with my scissors like that. And then I'm gonna pull out, or if I need to go back in, I didn't cut it quite enough. There we go. Now I need to leave a little space. If I start right here, I am gonna have a big hole down the middle and I don't want that. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of a space, maybe like a fingertip, and then I'm gonna go up again for my next triangle. So see, I noticed a little space there. And you could use a pencil and you could draw these triangles if you wanted to and then cut them out. Once again, a little space like a fingernail's worth. I'm gonna make one more triangle on this one. Okay. Now, when I open it up, I have my diamonds. It's so cool. And I have a nice big space up here at the top where I am gonna be able to fold it over my string. So that's perfect. All right, now to show you how to make the chevrons, right? Those are really fun too. So I'm gonna get another one of my coffee filters, and once again, I need to turn my circle into a square. I'm gonna fold it in half. So I have a taco, and then I'm gonna fold it in half the other direction. So I have a big piece of pizza, big nice slice of pizza. All right, now I'm gonna cut that L. Remember, I'm trying to cut the circle parts off. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut and cut. I'm really excited to see how this fun design turned out. All right, so now I have my square and I'm gonna open it back up. Ooh, and I'm gonna close it, and then I'm gonna fold it again. Remember, we have to fold it again. Make a nice crease there. So remember, I'm cutting on the fold side, not on the talking side. So here's my fold. This time, I'm gonna hold it and I'm gonna make little lines down in one direction. I'm gonna leave my space up here for the fold, but I'm gonna start my cutting down here. So I'm hoping you can see this. I'm just going to cut a line down. Remember, you need space here. Don't cut all the way across. So just a diagonal line. Now I'm gonna leave like a finger's width and I'm gonna cut another line down the same angle. Like that, okay? And now I'm gonna do it again. I need an even number of cuts. So I'm on 3 cuts, 4 cuts, that's even. I'm gonna be able to make 6, 5, 6. And you want pretty much about 6 cuts. And I have this nice big space up here, so I'll be able to fold over. Okay, so now that you have all these little pieces, you're going to start at the top one, and you're gonna cut it off. So I put my scissors through 2, and I'm gonna cut it off like that. And that's a scrap. So there's one. I'm gonna skip the next one. I want that one to be there. And then I'm gonna go to the next one, get my scissors through. So I'm holding the back, bottom, and then I cut the next one. Now I have one more to cut, so I'm gonna not cut this one. I'm gonna skip it and cut the next one. Get my scissors through. And so I see my tip and I can cut. All right, now let's see what it looks like. I'm excited. Oh, wow, this one might be the best yet. So go ahead and pause the video and cut all of your coffee filters how you want them. You can try both the chevron and the diamond, and then we'll move on to gluing them onto your string. Now that you've painted and cut out your coffee filters, you're ready to glue them on your string. So you want to take a table or a flat surface, the floor will work too, and you want to lay out your pieces, and then you want to take a piece of string and you want to lay it across the top. Remember, we left a little bit of extra room at the top so we can fold them over. So once you've organized yours how you want them, you're going to take your glue stick and you're going to put a little glue at the top of your coffee filter, and then you're simply going to wrap it over the string. So you want to make sure, and then just kind of gently push it down. So you're going to do that with every single one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll show you one more time. So I'm going to put a little glue at the top of my coffee filter. And then I might adjust my string up just a little bit. And then I'm going to fold the coffee filter over the string. So go ahead and do that with all of them. We hope you had as much fun making these as we did. Callie, should we show them what we did?
Yeah.
Let's hold it up. Happy spring. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.